Hey guys, and welcome back to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. So this is like the second video of this type. Now before we get further into this, guys, this video is just fun. This is not an accurate way of comparing MAME and a MiSTer, but honestly this is just a bit of fun. So my previous video, I'm starting with the same games, right? I've done 7 games. I'm going to do them in exactly the same order. So previously it was the Analogue Pocket versus MAME, or MAME versus the Analogue Pocket, and this time around it's MAME versus the MiSTer. Now again, guys, I just want to emphasize this isn't real science. This is just fun, if anything. So we're going to start with Panga. As you can see, it's gone out of sync. It's on the Analogue Pocket, it done the first 2 levels, and on the 3rd level when I got the shotgun, that's when it kind of started well, that's when it went off sync. Now I have to say, when I was playing this, the sound you're hearing is from the MiSTer. I was only looking at the MiSTer when playing this, so what is happening on MAME I'm absolutely blind to, and I'm actually surprised I'm doing all right on MAME given the fact that I'm looking at the MiSTer side and controlling that. But here you go. Anyway, that's kind of gone out of sync. Let's move over to the second game. So guys, I still have 2 thumbs and I still absolutely love Rastan. Now again, this is super interesting for me, right? Because like I said, all I have done is I've only seen the MiSTer side, and it's just so interesting to see how long it stays in sync. And just to kind of say, I want to give a shout out to a friend of mine who's also got a YouTube channel, and they are Craig's Nerd Cave. He's actually working on a solution to get me a controller that has 2 wired inputs that I can plug into 2 separate devices and actually like control 2 different devices simultaneously. Now okay, we're running Rastan here, and so far it's looking good, right? It's pretty much bang on. It's still difficult for me to review both of these, look at them like that, but so far so good. And like a Megadeth album said, so what? Okay, so I kind of got clipped by a stone there, so maybe I was a pixel out there, and a stone clipped me on the MiSTer, but it didn't quite get me on MAME. But yeah, that's Rastan. It's, you know, yeah, we're out of sync now. Let's try the next game. And just like with the Analogue Pocket versus MAME, we have now got R-Type as the next game, and let's see how long this stays in, well, let's see how long they stay parallel for, and they stay exactly the same. Looking good so far, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna go out straight away. But again, looking good. Guys, I can't wait to get like a controller which will let me do it more accurately. It'll be interesting. I'd love to like put cores on the Analogue Pocket against cores on the MiSTer to see exactly where there's any differences. But guys, so far we are looking good. Look at that. On MAME, the pod went to the back, and on the MiSTer, the pod went to the front. Again, interesting. But yeah, let's move over to the next game. We're at the stage now where they're not in synchronization. Okay, cowabunga, my people. Let's do Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, an absolute favorite arcade game of many. And for any of you guys that don't know, this is actually available as a public release now, so you can grab this for your MiSTer and your Analogue Pockets. But hey, let's put them against one another. Oh, and look, straight away, it's just gone out. Now, again, this I just want to point out, guys, this is just for fun, right? The game could be moving different itself. So if the enemy moves slightly different in one game to the other, it's going to be completely different. And with Turtles, we just don't have much synchronization in this one. I'm pretty sure in the last video I did, there was a little bit more synchronization than in this one. But you know what? Let's move over to the next one. And yeah, now we have Haunted Castle again. The intros seem pretty synced, but you know what, guys? You know how you can tell if you pause the video, you might be able to see it out of frame. But looking at them running together, they look like bang on sync. Unless you've got a really like sharp eye, they could be exactly in time. I don't really know. I'm watching it like this, but let's see how well these stick together. Okay, already it's out straight away. I remember on the Analogue Pocket, I managed to go up the steps, but okay, I'm dead already on MAME, but I'm going ahead on MiSTer. But on the Analogue Pocket, I remember I went up the steps, and on MAME it was down the steps. But then when I got down the steps, it kind of resumed a little bit. We kind of got to the Haunted Wall together. But you know what? It's over for Haunted Castle. Okay, now guys, we have Haunted Castle. Really sorry about my mouse cursor on there. I kind of left that on there while I was recording. But here we go. And so far, this is kind of looking good. Now, I'm pretty sure at least by looking at it so far, it seems to be more in time with MAME MiSTer than it was on Analogue Pocket. That's going by memory, and you all know I've got a bad memory, but guys, so far, okay, pretty good. All right, on one side, on MAME I killed the dragon, on the MiSTer I didn't, like slightly out. Okay, oh, I even died at the same time. That's fairly good. All right, let's see how much it goes now. I get a feeling it's kind of gonna go out sooner rather than later. Now here we go, we're dead on that. Okay, so that was Rygar, guys, and yeah, it went on for a nice little bit of time. Okay, so for our final test and what we're going to round up this video with, we are having a look at Metal Slug. Yeah, Metal Slug, the original one, running. Now guys, again, I'm going to keep saying it again, don't take this as something scientific. I had some people that thought, wow, this is an ultra realistic test, and that's why I'm saying it multiple times in the video. This video is nothing but fun. It's just I was able to sync one controller wirelessly via Bluetooth. So on the MiSTer, it's connected via Bluetooth via an 8-bit dongle, but at the same time I've got the same, it's a DualShock 4, PlayStation 4 DualShock 4. It's connected as a wired controller to my PC. So yeah, it was something interesting to kind of test out, right? I am working on, or someone is working on, hopefully getting me a controller that I can stick into two devices as a wired controller, and that will definitely give us more accurate results, and hopefully that is something that's doable, and if it is, I hope to get that and kind of mess around with it some more. So Metal Slug, here we go. Let's see how it kind of goes here. But guys, I do find this stuff interesting. Let me know in the comments below if you're interested in seeing more, because honestly, even though I always say these videos are almost kind of pointless, I kind of enjoy doing these. I don't know why. I love having like two things running on one controller doing them. The only thing that I find difficult is looking at two screens at once and playing. That's why I kind of decided on looking at one screen and just letting the other one run blind, right? Because when you're looking at two screens and you're controlling them with one controller, you start looking at one screen and you start looking at the other, and honestly, it's very confusing. But as we can see, Metal Slug's like out, and I'm pretty sure on the Analogue Pocket, at least when we attempted it, I managed to do the helicopter simultaneously on both, and it was around where the MiSTer is now where it started going out of sync. But guys, again, interesting experiments. Do let me know if you want to see other formats. Maybe we can do something like SNES on a RetroArch core against maybe a MiSTer or an Analogue Pocket SNES core. As well as that, anything can go, right? I'm quite happy testing this stuff out. Obviously, I'll base it on feedback that I've gotten from you guys. They're relatively simple to do these videos, so and like I said, I do enjoy doing them. But that's it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, then hit that like button. It really does help out. If you loved it, then why not subscribe to the channel? Stay awesome, guys. This is Pixel Cherry Ninja.